So, very happy morning. So, early morning, I could manage to plan this YouTube. Okay. So, how was the market today? Fantastic rally. Simple. What did market do? Just straight forward. It okay. Moved along this trend line. Okay. If we can start from here, this is the second trend line. Okay. If you notice, it mm, showed red candle first, again moved up, again red candle, and then this move started, right? Then there was a consolidation. Price got stuck for some time. All right. Let me let me hide all. Okay. So price got consolidation for a long time between 10:45 to 12 o'clock. So what will generally most people retailers think? Okay, market is at high, it will fall down, right? So lot of short got accumulated here, puts. And then they started the rally. There was no time given here. Okay, a little bit, then again consolidation, and pull. See, market, there has to be big players have also should pump money. Forget about pumping money. They need sellers or buyers, which is called as liquidity, right? So here you see market created this uh, feeling that it's coming down. Okay, correct. And then what happened? A rally. Another rally here. So we actually opening of course. Okay, I'll tell you also the stocks. We traded the Reliance call. Let me come back to the morning around 9:30. We slowly started with the index because there was a bit of stop loss hunting. The stop loss got hit initially. Put actually stop loss got hit first time. See, I was only on the PE side. If you've seen my YouTube video, I mentioned if market opens gap up or my market opens slightly upside, I look for put side. This is what happened. Open gap up, I look for put side. Here the stop loss got hit. The first, second time I got good one. Actually it was Sensex, so let me show you. The gap up here actually did hit the stop loss, but then I got the profit. See, just see here. We had in fact BTST 85 100 and 84 900 and 85 hedge trade we had. So because of gap up, it was in good profit. Then we traded Reliance 1520, 14. I mean, above 14, it in fact went to 26 or something. Glenmark also from 28, it went more than this. So this trade, first one, the stop loss got hit. Oberai reality didn't trigger. This trade did not trigger. But delivery, I think we took put side. We noticed it was there in our radar. So Glenmark, you can check. Glen 1520, right? Sorry, 1840. Beautiful move, correct? How was it? What was my entry? 28. 28. Okay. It almost triggered my stop loss. But see, what we do is whenever it crosses from below, we trade. So look at this. It went to 61. Okay. Let me just Anyway, and Reliance 1520, that also I think gave a good rally. Okay, uh, see, this was the entry, and then 14 was the entry somewhere here. 14 it crossed, opening itself it crossed, and 14 then good rally 29, and then Delhi worry. I think 330 put, correct? Uh, 430 put, sorry. Okay. So this also gave somewhere here as an entry 4.5 or 5.5. Sorry, yeah, 5.5 I guess. So this also gave a good rally. Now we planned our trades. We first was a put, and then we went on hedge. We were buying call and put, and we were managing the positions. Again, got activated put side. We did this book half, and then then we were on the long side. 85 300 175, I think it was 450 for 500. So that itself would have given a good rally actually. See, it's all about game of how you plan. Now let's see what is the plan for today. See, one is I'm looking at these stocks. Let me share the stocks I'm looking at. I'm looking at Wipro for tomorrow. Okay, I'm okay. Let me. So also, sorry, but if there are questions, always put here. No, chat box is open. We are open for questions. We are, because feedbacks. Once you give us the feedbacks, it will help us. So okay, so now, sorry. Now we are looking at Wipro, because you see here, just consolidation. Now what can Wipro do? Let me tell you. You see this big rally, right? Till here, most about 5 points rally, correct? Now, what will the price do? It'll, as I think, if you're not, I mean, as per me, it has to come down. In fact, it probably would have come down till here and then taken. Now we will wait and watch. What is that, tomorrow? If we get these positions, these levels somewhere here, Paka, we will look for long. Okay. Uh, in fact, you see here also same thing, right? It went up, came down, and then rally. So, okay, this how to analyze this we will share in our training course. We have this training program in this weekend is starting off. And then we will explain how this will you can plan accordingly. The second is the stock I'm looking at is persistent. See, these stocks, it could be on the short side or long side. Okay. Only thing is depends on how. So this is persistent. Same thing, big move. Uh, when was this? Oh, yeah. And then slow down. So we will again look at this stock for trading. Number two, we are also looking at Naukri. This is one of my friend's favorite stock, because if you see, just trying to move up, but if you notice, let me draw the lines. It is in a due for a breakout. Okay. If you notice how it has been traded, it has been weak, of course. This was a good buying zone, I think. A strong rally for that week. Now it is again coming back to those levels. All right. Now, whether it will go back to that level, yes, there is a possibility. Let me see. So from here it has come down, or rather first here, then moved up and then came down. So typically it is bearish. Now we can look for shorting actually, but we'll have to watch because there was a good pullback here. So possibilities that market can test this where is the stones, these levels, right? I'm talking about these zones, this level, trend line, and then go for a pullback and then upside, or break this and come down. So tomorrow we'll see how the stock works. It's a good stock. I think there should be some good movement tomorrow. Uh, number two, other stock I'm looking at is uh, Jubilant. As I told you, I mentioned that I will look for buying opportunity. So tomorrow we'll see how this stock mm, shows, and then we will decide. Now let's look at Nifty plan of action. See, if this is my plan, I might possibly look for shorting opportunity here for target up to 153 and 123. These are the two levels. Okay, but depends on how the market behaves. If it comes down, I mean moves up like this, right? The pattern is something which I look. Immediate quick move, and then wait for some time, some trigger, then I'll look for puts. Or price tends to move here, or rather, there was price is just kind of what do you say, mm, doing time pass here also. I might look for shorting opportunities. Depends on where the operator wants to take. See here, I told very clearly somewhere uh, today, bulls are getting slowly stronger. Okay, then operator bulls are now slowly getting stronger. See, Sensex bulls slowly pushing. Let's see, 85 300 above 188, and start trailing after 220. If we had trailed after 220, could have captured 300 to 400, right? So depends on who is going to trade, operate, which side they want to operate. But as far we can see that market is heavily bullish. Okay, only we will think of shorting below this 26 133 spot. We may even look at up to 26.49, but it again depends on the bulls are tired, they want to take the market down, or they want to further move up. Now the next level further, when I say move up, let me share you where they are looking. See, if the price after this trade, this trade will be only for 1 hour, will finish, and then we will look for different, because you cannot keep those levels, changes. Okay, market changes, operator changes, we will trap somebody here, then maybe start moving up. Now if price sustains these two levels above, the next we will look at is somewhere at 25, I'll tell you, 25,000, cut 355. Last week, in fact, itself, we had mentioned, I think last Monday, if I'm right, somewhere here, yeah, Monday, we had mentioned when price was somewhere here, we mentioned 26 250 is expected, and this is what happened. Okay, now next level is here. We will have to see how what market does tomorrow. Most of the IT stocks like Persistent, Wipro, uh, you Infosys, all the stocks may have to be in radar. Okay, so Infosys also good move, and then stuck. This was a breakout, just trapped. Everybody was trapped and went up. good profit they made, and now they're looking at other stock. Not necessarily they have to trade this. Okay. Reliance is done. This was a breakout here again. Now we're looking at yeah, this also kind of done. They had to look at this level. Somehow it got tired. Okay. Now, if you have any queries, do message us. We will try and answer you. And thanks for joining. God bless you all. Bye bye.